So nothing really new has been happening. Our snow is pretty much melting. There has not been a snowfall to plow since last week. It's kind of depressing in a way. So I was supposed to get a back drag edge. Even with my plow being as new as it is, it has not came in. It is on back order, which is really shocking. I didn't think my back drag edge was going to be back ordered with how new the plow is. That's not cool. But it hasn't snowed, so I really don't need it yet, I guess. The only new thing that has happened is yesterday I got my LED lighting from my Western dealer, which changes the ball game completely. So we got the LED lights now. The LED lights are extremely amazing. They are so much better than the halogens. It's got the built-in heating element, which is really nice. You can see the lines right here. So they can't ice over. They will warm up, which is extremely awesome. The halogens, they get warm enough that they can melt anything off, but the LEDs are not like that. So they had to put in an actual heating element. They are extremely bright. Unlike traditional headlights, you don't have to come to the rear side and play and try and angle the bulb. With these ones, because I got it from the dealer yesterday, and well, the dealer did an awful job. They were not set up prior to me getting them. I had no headlights on the way home last night. When it got dark, I was really mad. So that's the first thing I did when I got home. So you loosen these bolts right here. They're 3/4 bolts, and then the light actually swivels up and down. There's ball joints inside the plastic here, which is awesome, I guess, because it is a quick fixer to get it going. I aligned it in my driveway. My driveway's a slope, so I'm hoping that's good enough. I took it for a test drive last night through the neighborhood, and everything seemed to work out for me pretty nice. But the only other thing that I wish Western would do is when you put it into a V formation, or the scoop, when you drop the plow, one side stands up, the other side sags down. So when you're trying to mount this thing, you gotta really rock the mount, try and get it to stand up nice and straight for yourself, or have a second person over here for it. You can't just do it single operator. But I think I'm going to solve that with a cinder block. I wish they would have put another shoe on the other side. I don't know if the MVP series, the contractor ones, have that. I wish mine did. But it'd be nice to have another shoe there, so that way the plow would sit up straight. And then you got that guy who just wants to go running right now. I don't know what he sees. X. Here. No, hey, there is nothing back there, dude. Come here. Boy, you better listen. Truck's doing good. I posted a lot on our Facebook groups, trying just to get insight from certain people I might have experience with half-ton trucks, and a lot of good feedback, a lot of awful feedback. Guys like, oh, you're a business, you need to have a 3/4 ton, or you need to have a 1-ton truck, blah, 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 blah. You should have the right equipment. Not everybody has the cash to do that. A lot of people need to understand that, and especially for being a first-year operation. I love my truck. I will not put my truck through any kind of abuse it doesn't need to be put through. This truck has been damn good to me, from being in Alabama, being in Georgia, being in North Carolina, being in South Carolina, and then back up here in Wisconsin. This truck has been amazing. So I would not put this truck through anything that I didn't think it could handle. The one thing I've started doing with plowing, first off, I'm not the guy who's going to go ramming a snow pile at like 30 miles an hour. Everything I do is slow. It's slow, it's precise, whether it's me backing up, especially in my commercial parking lot, backing up. I take my time. I really do. So as long as you take care of the vehicle, I think you're fine. I always plow in tow mode. And the one thing about, and it really sucks, the one thing about the Denali series with the GMs is I have a digital control panel inside. So I have RPM set on one side, that's an actual instrument. I have miles per hour on the other side, which is an actual instrument. And then everything else at the top, fuel, temperature, all that is digital. The only time I can actually see my transmission temperature is when I have it in tow mode because of how it's programmed. I don't get it, but I like being able to see that. And the dog's activating my cameras. It's nice to be able to see that when you're plowing. I'd rather keep an eye on that. And then to keep the truck from overheating, I bought these. I have not installed them yet, but I did get the Flowmaster, the Plow Flowmaster stainless steel to match my plow. So I will be putting those on at some point, probably when I get the back drag edge, so I can do it all together. And then I got this 28-inch Deluxe that's just sitting here because it doesn't get used anymore because there's a plow. It's kind of sad. Only 8 years old. I hardly use it now. I had a question about residential accounts, pricing and stuff like that. Pricing gets tricky. You gotta. So what I did this year, I have certain kinds of pricing. I have seasonal pricing, and then I have per push pricing. Damn cameras. Let's turn those off. That's getting annoying. I have per push pricing. I have seasonal pricing. It depends. My seasonal, I took what I figured I wanted to get paid, and then I took my per push price, and then in Wisconsin here, we get an average of 51 inches, and that's what it's been for the last 10 years. It's 51 inches, 20 snowfall events. So I took that and I divided it per attempt. My seasonal, I priced really low this year, like really low. And with me pricing it that low, I did that for a reason because I wanted to get into the game. I wanted to make some money, so I did it lower. It's like a 43% discount. But the one thing that appeals to a lot of people is I do first responder and military discounts, 10%. That is just it'll be a staple of mine forever. It is there. Now, what I would do if I was somebody looking at residential, like you from West Bend, who I know is watching right now, get on Thumbtack, man. I know it's new. You're 18. Like, it should be golden for you. Get on Thumbtack. Create a pro account. Create a customer account. And then look for snowplow services and see what everybody's charging. That's what I would do. You could search everybody in your area. You can put in different zip codes. It's a really accurate tool. The people who pop up in the search algorithm are those that have prices listed. So that could help you out. Make sure you have insurance. I always would make sure you have insurance, some kind of liability. I have family members that are insurance agents, and I've been talked to a million times about this. Now, going and getting like commercial accounts, that's tough, but it's easy. The thing is, like this time of the year right now, everything's already done. Everything is taken care of. So it's really hard getting into those commercial accounts. What I did was I had a pitch for, I think it was in October, right when I stood the company up. I reached out to some businesses and talked to them, and I just talked to some small ones because I just wanted to get some small ones under my belt. And I sent them a price sheet, and I had inside info from some other people that were bidding, and I got prices on those. And it helped me a lot with deciding how I was going to do it, how long the lot would take me. But getting a hold of those companies that you want to do commercial stuff for, and the October, September timeframe works the best, I found out, and that's just me. And then now I also get their lawn care because they've seen how great I do with their plowing needs. So it's pretty phenomenal that we had that one snowfall of like 8 inches, and I did a better job than the person they've had doing it for like 15 years. Just me did it better than them with my half-ton truck, and everybody else has, you know, this guy had actual equipment, and I did a better job. So that's how I got into it. I can't be any more specific than that right now. Yeah, just going out there and talking to people. That's the one thing. When I was an Army recruiter and I hated that job, really did. It really helped me with talking to people, finding out what their needs and their wants were. I'll tell you right now, my customer service is better than anybody else out here. I want to meet you in person. I want to talk to you in person. If you are awake when I get done plowing, I want to come in and say hi and see how things are going. It might take a little bit of time out of my day. It might make me lose a little bit of money, but that's how you keep customers around. And it's just like, we talk about that. It's just like my plow. My dealer sucks. And I emailed Western last night about all the issues I ran into him with. And I told them that if it wasn't for Western being a Wisconsin company, I would have easily gone to Boss. Easily. Because I've heard so many good things about Boss's customer service, what they do for you. I would have easily gone to Boss. No questions asked. And they emailed me back last night. I couldn't believe it. So we'll see. They're supposed to be sending me a cover for my new LED light harness, which I did not get from my dealer last night. I mean, it's just the little things that pisses me off like that. Attention to detail. And if you don't have attention to detail, there's an issue. So we'll be getting that from them. We'll see what else Boss does. Or Western does. Yeah, and I don't know how frequent I'll be making videos. I want to try and make them as much as I can. I'm going to make them per snow event. I found the rest of my batteries for my camera. I got a few more SD cards laying around. And I have a dash cam right here on my truck. So I do have some plowing footage already. I might throw up, but I'm not going to be able to edit it because I don't have my editing equipment anymore. And I don't feel like paying Adobe hundreds of dollars to get that back right now. We'll see down the road. Maybe I get a little more official with editing videos, but I think these are more real, one take type videos. I'm not going to throw music in the background on you. I just really like getting out here talking with people and figuring out what people got going on and updating you guys on my stuff. So truck's doing great, plow's doing great. Obviously we haven't plowed since the first snow event, which was the second event, because the first event I missed out on because they were supposed to have my truck for one day putting the plow on, and it took 2 days. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Keep you updated as much as I can. Unfortunately, it's getting warm here in Wisconsin, so I'm praying for snow. I think Sunday we're supposed to get 1 inch. Hopefully they're wrong and it's more like 2 or 3 inches, because I need that white gold to come in so I can go chasing gold. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here living off my pension doing absolutely nothing. I'm really bored right now. Oh, I did put a light on, but I don't have my keys on me. That's the other thing I've done. I got this light bar. I can't remember what company it was, but it was a really horrible rated company. Absolutely horrible rated company. I do have a short video of that I'll throw up. I think the night I got it, I put the plow on and went out and messed around for a little bit. But light came, it was like $240, something like that. It wasn't bad. The first company I ordered from, I still haven't gotten the light, which really makes me bad, and I think it was about $300 and something. But this light's pretty sweet. I like it. It's bright as hell. Blinds everybody. Close to it. Not when you're driving, but it definitely lets people know you're there. But that's it. It's getting warm here. I'm outside in shorts and slippers. It just tells you how warm it is right now, which means it's like above 30 degrees. We have a polar vortex type deal coming in for Christmas Eve and Christmas with wind chills. We're going to be about negative 13 again. So hopefully we get some snow. I know I'm going to be dealing with ice then, so I'll definitely probably be out de-icing a bunch of places. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll try to put some more videos up. I'll probably put some plowing footage up so you can see how well that thing does. Unfortunately, my dash cam does record audio, so you'll hear my music and probably me talking to my son or my wife or daughter. But we'll get it up and going, and yeah, I will see y'all soon. Have a great holiday if I don't talk to you guys before then. Go chase that white gold.